Okay, so let's look at another pass. I think I got this when the Cookstown club was going a few years back. Again, a really good basic pass that you should have in your game. So I'm playing my seated butterfly guard. Again, like going over, reinforcing everything we've done before. My hands are protecting my feet. So if Keen tries to reach and grab my hands, pick up my feet, I can control them. Maybe he says to push on my shoulders. Yep. So I'm keeping my shoulders in front of my hips, but sometimes, okay, from being my shoulders in front of my hips, sometimes I can make the mistake of keeping my head down too low. And again, Keen's going to snap with his right hand and basically put me in the guillotine. And now from there, he's just going to flop onto his side. And now he can come up to his knees and flatten me out. So let's look at that again. Drum seated butterfly. Again, I'm protecting. He's trying to pick up my feet, get me on my back. He's trying to push on my shoulders. But now I'm keeping my shoulders forward. But maybe I make the mistake of keeping my head down low. So as he snaps and gets me in the guillotine, he's backstepping, falling onto the side, removing that butterfly hook, and now he's trying to flatten me out. The problem with that is your opponent can get to their knees very easily. So let's just do that again. So I'm playing the game, he's trying to get me on my back, he's trying to push on my shoulders, maybe he snatches my head, gets me with the chin strap, but when he backsteps onto the side and ends up here, there's nothing to stop me pulling my elbow under me and coming up onto my knees, and maybe I end up at half guard top, and now I can get the control. So I think a better variation of that is you're in butterfly cane. You're here. It's just a slight variation, and we can make it into a pressure pass similar to what we did when we were playing guard passing a few years back. So King's playing his butterfly guard. He's bent forward. His hands are protecting his feet. His shoulders are in front of his hips. But sometimes, you know, when people are playing the butterfly guard, they're not paying particular attention to their head, and maybe their head's slightly low. So from there, my right hand is going to make the single necktie. I'm going to snap his head down and get the chin strap. From there, all I want is my armpit over the back of his head. But now he's still got two butterfly hooks in, so I'm going to remove one by basically backstepping with my right leg. So we end up here. Now, as we showed when Kane was doing the pass, there's nothing to stop him getting to his knees now. So from there, as I have this underhook on the leg, I'm going to switch to the wizard, an overhook, and now I'm going to bring him to me. And you notice now, Kane's top leg is in front of his bottom leg. So I'm going to fill that space with my knee to split the legs. This frees up my right hand now. I can take out the overhook and replace it with an underhook on the arm. And now from there, we're straight into our pressure passing. So I'll windshield wiper, and I'll swim my left foot inside to make the hook. And once I've made my hook, again I can start to walk his bottom leg out by straightening my leg, using my foot, and I put my knee in the mat. Straightening my leg and put my knee in the mat to put him under a lot of pressure. So that chin strap then is going to let go, and I find the cross face. And now from there I can just slide into the mounted position and kill him with a hammer fist choke. So let's look at that again. Let me get another angle on it. So you're playing butterfly. Perfect. So again, we want to make sure that when we're playing our butterfly guard, that access positions you in the bottom. That the hands are protecting the feet. Okay. The shoulders are in front of the hips. And again, we don't want the head down. Ideally the head's up, so I can't get that snap down. But sometimes they make the mistake. Okay, so from our position, when I go for the snap down, I'll usually take it if I see their head slightly low. So from there, my right hand is going to make the single necktie. I snap the head down and I get the chin strap with my left hand. I'm basically trying to put his head under my left armpit. here. Then I make the underhook, so I'm connected to him. Now, he's got 2 butterfly hooks and controlling my hips, so I need to remove one by falling on my left side and a back step with my right leg, and we end up here. Okay, now, from there, if he knows jiu-jitsu, he's getting to his knees. So before that happens, I don't really have as good a control with my underhook, so I'm going to switch that to the whizzer and overhook, and then I bring him to me, which splits his legs and brings his top leg in front of his bottom leg. And then I replace that with my knee. So my knee is coming between the legs here. Okay, that frees up my right hand now. I don't need to be using the whizzer now. So that replaces the underhook. And then a windshield wiper on my left foot, and I make that hook, okay, at the back of his knee. And now we're into our pressure passing. I want to stay comfortable while I'm making Keen uncomfortable. So from there, I take my right knee off the mat, and my right foot fills the space. I stretch him out, and I put my knee back on the mat. Again, I'll walk it another little bit. I'll stretch him out. I put my knee on the mat. And now from there, I let go of the chin strap. I win the crossface. And now to put him flat on his back, I'm just mounting with my knee. And then move him out. Let's get another angle on that. So, you're in butterfly guard again. On your butt. So, he's protecting his feet. Maybe I start to push at his shoulders, but I've noticed his head is down, okay? So I just snap the head, get the chin strap, okay? Win the underhook, and then I back step with my leg to remove that butterfly hook, okay? Replace that underhook with a whizzer, and then I bring him towards me so I can get a top and bottom leg. I want one over the top of the other. From there, I'm replacing my whizzer, my overhook, with my right knee. That frees up my right hand so I can get an underhook. And then a windshield wiper with my left foot. So I'm controlling that bottom leg, and now it's just walk, put my knee in the mat, walk, and put my knee in the mat. And now from there, once I have that pressure on, I'll release the chin strap and win the cross face. Start to drive my shoulder into his face, and then I'm mounting. And then we're into the whole mount game from there. So another good wee basic pass from no-gi butterfly.